Hello, everybody. This is Peter Hitchcock, ASD 1308, doing a walkthrough of my app and any issues I had that were unresolved, as well as what went fairly well this week. Overall, very intense week for me. That's probably one of the more challenging, or one of the weeks that I spent the most time on. A lot of new stuff to learn for me personally. Here's my app. It's not going to look the greatest. My goal was to get um, as much functioning and functions working that I possibly could before really working on the design. So the beginning of the app on the home page, um, you can load all the JSON data, XML or local, or if you click load all, it will load all three together. So this is all dynamic when you click a button. So we'll load JSON first. And the page is actually, this whole page is being created dynamically in my JSON function. And then if you click on the contact by pop-up comes up, and if you click on any of the selections, the phone will take you to, will automatically populate the digits in the phone as well as the text, and then if you click the email, it's the same thing. These are all the variables, and these are also dynamically generated. Loading XML and also local. If you load all, it'll load all of them. And then if you go to the add item page, have a little bit of validation in here. Nothing extreme right now. And also I put in the date calendar plugin. From here, I really don't know where else to put it right now, but if you click the delete all, it'll delete all of your local storage. So that's pretty much it on the functionality of it. For my load JSON, load XML, load local, I actually right here created 3 different functions. I wrapped them, created a variable, wrapped them in a function, just so I could call them later throughout the application using onClick, and then calling that, and then calling the variable. That's the way I did it on the load all button. You can see it's loading all 3 of those functions or variables with the functions. And then the thing that actually went well for me, it took some time to figure out, but it was actually creating a dynamic page off of the dynamic list item. Once I figured it out, I actually just used that template for each one of my functions. The only issue that I'm having with it is when you go to the page for local storage and I want to edit, I'm not able to access my function on being able to edit a single item. And same with delete. Right now, delete, I cannot delete just a single item from creating this dynamic page. So that's one of the issues that I ran into creating dynamic pages. The other thing I actually ran into is that I don't have the dynamic page scoped in the right place, and it's actually in the loop. So it'll actually loop through all of my dynamic pages. And if anybody knows how to fix that, let me know, because that's something that's been driving me crazy. Of course, all the courses we've taken with design, and I really relied heavily on looking back at SDI, VFW, and MIU. So again, the courses are just building on top of each other. So yeah, again, a challenging week. I learned a ton of stuff, which I'm really happy about. I spent a bazillion hours this week on this, so I don't have everything quite working the way I want it or looking the way I want it. Again, thanks for watching. Peter Hitchcock, ASD 1308. Good luck, everyone.